Good morning, everybody. Wow, am I tired? Damn, what's wrong with my voice? Wow. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope y'all doing good. I gotta get my YouTube channel set up. I don't know. I don't know what the hell's happening to my voice. I guess I'm that tired. Fuck. Might have to go get some water. Holy shit, my voice sounds so funny. Maybe I'm going through puberty. Good morning, everybody. We are strictly going over February signal results. Let's see, 3, 1, 3/1 Wednesday. Today is not Wednesday, Friday. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. February signal results, second straight month, 100% win rate, 3/1/24. Yep, that'll work. Let's go down here. Good morning, everybody on TikTok. Good morning, everybody on YouTube. No, my voice is not hurting, but I don't know what the fuck happened to it. It seems to be missing this morning. What the fuck? Perhaps it could be because I only got about 3.5 hours of sleep the last 2 nights. Maybe something like that's going on. Maybe I just need to go drink some water. I don't know. Fuck. My voice. All right, let's see what we got going on. Hopefully all y'all are sleeping. Too damn early in the morning for anyone sane to be up, unless you're in another country, I guess. All right, here we go. We're heading in. Zapier, yeah. Boy, and Keith loves Zapier. All right, let's see. All right, morning everybody on YouTube. Good morning everybody on TikTok. Good morning D Nice. Good morning Terry. Good morning Rowls Brook. All right, let's see what's going on YouTube. Zapier. Let's see. Skip that. Good morning, Jason. Good morning, Ted. Good morning, Fly to the Sky, Jan Flyowski. Good morning, Estee. Good morning, Jay Parker. Good morning, D Nice again. Good morning, Robel. Thank you for being on both TikTok and YouTube, D Nice. Good morning, Robel. Good morning, Raider Trader. Good morning, Ore. Good morning, Joe Dixon. Good morning, Caribbean GTR. Yay, $300. Nice, Jan. You made $600. Congratulations, standing ovation for Jan. Nice, congratulations. Good morning, Martin. Good morning, Darren Roberts. Good morning, Johan. Yeah, I hear you. 248 where you're at, man. I'll be joining you out in Nevada soon. Well, I don't know where you're at, but 3 hours behind. Good morning, JTF6. Prayers to you too. What's up, Glow? Good morning, Mike Glowinski. Good morning, Gladex. Good morning, Blue Tide Acrylics. Congratulations again, Jan. That's fucking awesome. Now, let's see what I can do here. Can I send myself a, what is this one? Yeah. Compose. Hold on. Let's see. February Let's see if we can find this picture. No, pictures. Oh, hold on. Give me a second here. Download this. Now let's try that. All right. And let's see if it's over here. Okay, I think we're good to go. Yeah, I think that'll work. All right, here we go. First things first, we are. That's so funny with my voice. Oh my God. I might really have to go get some water. I don't know what to do. I don't want to drink this morning, but wow, that is too fucking funny. Any rate, United States of America is granted the trademark to the safety trade system, class 41, coaching in the field of, and all that good stuff, registration number, so on. So we are, as far as I'm aware, the only trademark trading system in the world that has a class 41. Could be wrong. Let me know if I am. Next, I am not a financial advisor. Please do not get confused and think that I am. Read this over, pause the video right now, read the legal disclaimer. I literally am just a social media influencer. Please go ahead and type out the word yes if you understand that I am not a financial advisor. Let's see what we got. I made 15,000 on a TradingView demo overnight. Yes, nice, Raider Trader. Fantastic. They said I've been gone for 3 months. You guys kept me going. Like, get there. Get the sniper pairs, everyone. Nice, JTF6. So glad you're back. Sir, very glad to have you back. Your voice is breaking like a teenager. I know, right? I sound like I'm going through fucking puberty. Let's see. Raider Trader, yes. Thank you guys. Nice, Terry. Thank you. All right. So we're all clear on that subject. Now, when you guys actually follow the rules, these are the rules. We plug in rules plus a couple other weed out things just because they're signals. But when you follow the rules, you get results. So let's take a look at the results. I wonder if I can just leave this open like this. Oh, it's not as easy. Hold on. Let me put this right here. These are just preliminary. I'll probably be changing these as you go forward here. But I wanted to get these out to you today. There we go. Can I move it? Oh, look at that. Yeah. What do you know? That's pretty nice. Okay. Cool. These are February 2024 results. I'm only going over the signals this morning. You might want to leave. It's probably going to get very boring. But I'm going to go over them in detail. Good morning, Joe Dixon. Good morning, Dean. I think that's everybody. All right. So the safe trade signal results for February. We'll do an honorable mention. We fired up gold. We had 2 call outs in gold. Look at this fucking gold. And then we'll get to the big stuff. Look over here. One was a sell, $3. Yeah. One was a buy. $8 was the first buy. The second entry is $21 an ounce and still going for gold. So not bad for the first two signal callouts, 100% win rate. I'll take it. Now, getting back to the tier service. In January, the first month we opened, there was 11 signals called, 11 wins. Ironically, for February, there was 11 signals called and 11 wins. I consider a signal when one of the symbols goes up the equivalent of 20 pips. Why? Because that's twice as good as a professional trader can make in a day. Okay? Please note, all results are underreported, meaning the number of pips that are reported in this month of February are underreported by over 1,500 pips. The number of possible trades were actually 33, not 22. We have a 100% win rate as mentioned. These are the exact dates. I'll go into the Discord in just a second here. So on 2/2/24, there was a buy stop issued. Date entered, first close. If there was any other, if it was a run, you should have followed the rules and re-entered. If you just went with the first call out, you would have made 300 pips. Okay. If you'd have done the other two entries, you'd have been over 800 pips. Same thing here. We're just going to go through each and every one of these. On 2/2, on 2/5, on 2/8, twice, on 2/12, twice, on 2/20, there was a sell stop, on 2/21, there was a sell stop, on 2/23, a buy, on 2/24, a buy, on 2/26, a buy. And one of those, like was just mentioned by Robel, NAS is still running. Okay. So these are very extremely conservative numbers. Total pips for US 30 alone was 4,300. If you include the other two indices, we're at 7,100. That's NAS and SPX. Pips for the month. If you take just the actual signals itself, pips, 1250, you're at roughly speaking over 1,500 pips. So 1,500 pips on the first signal. Any re-entries would have got you up to 4,300 just on US 30. Remember, the results we're showing and going to go over today are just for US 30. They are not including NAS, number of pips made profit, or SPX. So in these numbers here, please type a 7 if you understand. I'm only counting US 30 results, which is insane, but that's all we're counting. So we are 11 for 11. Please type a 7 if you understand. For the second month in a row, the signal service was 100%. If you don't, pause this video and read it over later. I'm going to go over each one of these trades now. Oh, by the way, we are firing up on Sunday the oil signal room. Fucking shit is harder than fuck. We'll get over that in just a second, but a good heads up on that one. Me and Keith have been back testing that. The oil room for the last, God almighty, several weeks. And we have a 100% win rate in demo, going back computerized and by hand, 100% win rate in oil. So we'll be releasing that Sunday. Everyone gets a free upgrade regardless of when you bought the system, bought the signals. If you're in any signal room, you're getting oil for free added on to you starting on Monday. You'll see a lot more gold signals called out this coming month. This is just the first fire up month for gold. And now we're going to have oil set up and firing off also soon. What's up, George Howard? Good morning, George. Good morning, Garth. Good morning, Blue Tide Acrylics again. Good morning, Lachey. All right, so let's take a look exactly. I'm only going over the signal service results, which were 100% again for the month. I'm going to go over exactly what the signals were in our signal room, so there can be no mistaking what's going on with it. Morning, T-Mark. All right, so let's take a look. Go into our Discord. This is the private server Discord. Only if you're paying for the signal service will you see this Discord. This Discord is not the same as our original big Discord. This is private members only. Thank you for the T-Mark for saying that about the thumbs up. Take a look. We have a tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 signals. These are the results we're talking about. We also have a gold tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, which is also just opened up. Okay. ERUSD, fuck that thing. It's coming along slowly. It'll be open in a week or two, Lord willing. GBP, JPY also coming along slowly. But oil has been fired up. Keith has been testing out a whole bunch of signals to make sure they're going through. Oil is coming. It'll be available and starting Sunday, free of charge, free gift from Bree and I to you guys. And it has 100% back tested by hand over a year and a half win rate, and by computer and by hand the last 3 months, 100% win rate. So we're releasing oil to you guys starting Sunday. Getting back to the results. This is tier 1. You're welcome, Will. This is tier 1, 2, and 3 signal rooms. We're literally going to go inside the signal rooms, and we're going to look at the actual signals that were called out. These are non-changeable. Well, they actually are changeable, aren't they? These haven't been edited. You can see where it says there isn't any edits. And we're going to look at these signals. So, for instance, this is what an actual signal looks like right here. February 26th at 1346, the Safety Trade Signal Service is announcing a possible NAS SPX. Attention, Safety Trade Signal, possible trade buy stop. Do not enter this trade unless you can verify it. Legal disclaimer. So this is a buy stop on February 26th. I'm going to show you what it looks like on my chart so you guys can get a good idea. You get 5 signals for tier 1. 5. We've been giving you over that because we're just firing it off and we're starting up. So we actually been giving people over that. But tier 1 for $150 gives you 5 signals. Okay. So let's take a look at our signals right here. This is on MetaTrader 4 only because it's easier for me to plot them out and put the little lines up. This is the 26 signal right here. Okay. There was a buy call, possible buy issued on the 26th. And this is exactly, we're going to go one by one so there could be no misunderstanding of the signals. Oopsie, shit, fire. Hold on. Let me grab that thing. Da, 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 da. All right. Let's go back in here. Now, we're actually inside the signal rooms. Let's be clear. Tier 3, we're going to work our way backwards. Last signal called out was February 26th. The time is irrelevant. It's going to be based on your computer time. When you receive the signal is when you go and check your charts. Don't be screwing around. This is at 1346. Mine says 1546. We have rules on that. Follow the rules. It tells you when the actual alert is when you actually get the freaking Discord alert. To help you guys out, when you actually have your Discord set up, you can mute all your other Discord signals, all your other Discords, and leave open the signal Discord and put your phone alerts to receive it. I'm not really going to go into that. I can't believe I have to tell you people the answer to that. Just fucking Google things. Anywho, but that's what it is. All right. So this signal on the 26th went out to everybody that was in tier 3. I do believe everybody in tier 1 and tier 2 also got this one, but if you didn't, because you need to upgrade that and get the higher. All right. So the 26, let's go back here. Here it is. The 26 signal is right here. And what it was is it's called out. You could enter off the 1 hour chart, which if you would have, you'd have been right on the, let me zoom in a little bit for you. You'd have been right here on the line. You could have grabbed that one and made about 140 pips on US 30 buy stop. NAS also went up. What is this? I don't know, Ilra. Why don't you read what the actual description says on the video? This is February signal results for the second straight month, 100% win rate. We're going over the results for February signals. And say good morning next time or just leave. People, get that. So February 26th signal result, NAS made over 120, or US 30 made over 120 pips. NAS made also a good bit, and SPX also went up. So all three were a win. We're only counting the first signal from US 30 in my numbers. I'm not counting any others. For instance, NAS going up right here at the same time, because they always do, would have made over another 100 pips. So US 30 and NAS and SPX, all winners. Again, for all results that we have right here. This is that last trade right here. Still running, by the way. Right here. 226 was a buy stop. And right now, it's 150 pips is all I'm counting. I just showed you it was well over 400 pips just for that trade. Any questions, just hold to the end. How do you predict changes? With the symbol, with the system that I created. So I'm showing you 150 on the actual result page. I literally just showed you that it was psychotically more than that just off of US 30. And how do we predict the changes? Because we are the only trading system in the world that is United States trademark for a class 41 registered trademark. Meaning I have a system that works. All right. Go back to it. So that's US 30, NAS, SPX on this trade. Anybody in the signal group doesn't understand this trade? Type a 7 if you understand this trade, a 9 if you do not. You can enter in off the 1 hour line, you can enter off the 15-minute line, or you can enter off the 5-minute line, all depending on how aggressive you want to be. Da, 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 da. Timothy Smith, do you have the system, Timothy? Yes or no? And I don't have time to sit around and wait this morning. So if you have the system, Timothy, say yes. If you don't have the system, Timothy, say no. Everybody on TikTok understand the trade? What's up, Patty? Good morning. D nice. Well, then you won't understand. Then don't answer the question, please. All right, second entry. For those of you who have the system, you can clearly see that there was a buy stop, actually a broken Bach buy stop right here. You can see clearly 1 hour buy stop again entered in for US 30. And you can see again, it also entered in again right there. So you could have entered this trade a second time, again, which wasn't even counted. and you still be in the buy stop for US 30, NAS, and SPX. Again, it might not look like much to you, but if you entered off the hour, you'd be up about 170, 180 pips again. So, one trade complete, one trade called out secondarily following the rules, and you'd be entered into the trade and still in the trade until it goes below your stop loss right there. Again, I only count the first trade for your numbers. The rest of that second trade is all freebie, just extra added on. All right, let's head on back to the Discord room. Signal number 2. Remember, you get your alerts through the Discord room. 226. Head over to the safety trade system. And what's up, Hacks Max? What is your model algorithm? So what is your input? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Yeah, I'm going to tell you what all my settings are on everything. No, just head over to this, over here, to safetytrade.com, and you can buy the system there and read about it and learn about it. All right. Da, 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 da. So going back to the Discord room, people are insane in this world. Okay, here we go. February 26th, the last signal called. And to be clear on that, it was called at 1346. And then again, a little bit later. Previous signal to that. The 25th at 7:30 p.m. That's the time right here, not this time. February 25th. Actually, my mom's heavenly birthday. At 7:31 p.m. But again, that time varies, but the 225 is correct. So let's take a look at that 225 signal. Thank you, Joanne, for taking care of Hacks Max. Jeez, a fucking pizza. All right, so let's take a look at that signal and see how that did. It would have been the day before, which is right here. Yep, 25th. You can clearly see the entry point right here. You can clearly see that price went up 230 pips, so over 220 pips. This is the signal that was called out live. There it is right here. You're looking at US 30. I didn't even count NAS. NAS also went up an additional 120 or so pips. SPX also went up, gorgeous by the way, also went up another 20 pips. Those pips are not counted in my actual results. I'm only counting US 30. All three signals went up. All three signals, just like the previous, the 26th signal, the 25th signal, was 100% profitable on all three symbols. Again, I only count one of those. So when you see these results right here, when you're looking at these results, because these will be posted in a Discord email to you shortly, these results right here are only reflective of US 30. So I showed you 2 trades, 100% win rate on the last 2 trades, 100% win rate for the month. I'm only counting 150 pips and then 200 pips. US 30 alone did more than that. If you add in NAS and SPX, they would probably about double that for you. Does everybody understand that 225 signal and that it was a win for all three symbols that we follow? NAS, SPX, and US 30. 7s, if you understand that that trade right here you're looking at was a win. 9s if you don't. How much would it doesn't work like that. You'd have to trade SPX, and you could 100 pips is basically $1 per pip on these indices. $100 is what you make. Okay, so here's trade number one. Also calling out the second trade right here, which wasn't called out on the signal service, but you're in it if you're following the rules. Okay. Again, this is not a training session. This is a call out session. This is the end of the month for February review of all our signals that were called out. We called out 26. We called out the 25th. Every time you see this white line, 100%, 100%, hundreds and hundreds of pips made, each call correct. Next up, we're going to go back in the room. And I'm sorry, you guys can be bored out of your mind. I don't give two fucks. You can be whatever. This isn't anything other than we're going over exactly every trade, so there could be no misunderstanding on how to play the trade, how to use the signal service. I'm showing you exactly what to do. By the way, some of you will notice that I give you all a right, Fly. I don't want to get into that with them. I'm not doing that. But Jan is correct. Fly the Sky is correct. All right. So what you guys will notice, I give you a little running commentary free of charge because I care about you and I care about these signals. I told you what to wait for. I told you where to look for. I told you how to enter this trade. I literally give you, when I have time and I'm at home, these exact how I would play the trades myself. After the signal is called, I jump in, I would say 8 out of 10 times and try to help you walk you through that signal. Okay? So now we're going to go back to 223. And let's see what happens on 223. Now that's weird. I might not have this one marked. Hold on, let me check NAS real quick to see if I have it marked. I don't have it marked as a signal, and I don't want to drop it in. But 223 would have been here. Is that the right? Hold on one second. I want to make sure on something. Here it is. Okay. Oh, February 24th. Let's go back again. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing. But see, I get caught my own damn thing. And that's this one. Okay. So yeah, we're good. So those are the two we just went over. I'm sorry. Let's go back into the rooms and find the next previous signal, not the ones we've already gone over. Nope. Here we go. 223 again. That's the first one. 221. Urgent. 220. February 22nd, announcing a sell stop. So let's take a look at the sell stop. 23rd, 24th, here it is. All right, let's zoom in a little bit on this one. We're going to go to the 15-minute entry for you. Damn, not the right thing again. Where the hell? Why am I not putting my... I could have swore I had these all plugged off. I must have deleted some lines or something. What the? Hold on. Oh, here it is. I'm so sorry. 21st. Let me go back again just to double check. February 22nd. That must have been the second one. Hold on. We can go up again. February 21st, right here. February 21st at 3:16, sell stop went out. So let's go to February 21st and not screw up the other one. February 21st, the signal went out. Sell stop, this is US 30 You can enter a 15-minute, 1 hour, whatever you want to do, or the 5-minute for that matter. I added that rule in there for you guys to be able to enter in on a faster time frame. Some of you like to do that. Any rate, it would have been off the yellow line right here. We'll go underneath that. Dipped all the way down to here, over 200 pips. Probably would have gotten out after this first one right here, although it didn't come back up and tap you at 150 pips. So hold on, let's go back over here. This is a sell stop, and I do believe we had 2 of those. Okay, so let's go over here. Thank you, Timothy. It is the best trading system you've ever seen. GladeX. I'm telling you, when you get the signals, GladeX, that's concerned. All right, 221, yeah. And then 220 was a sell stop. So 221 is a sell stop, as I said. On that particular one right there, I only counted 200 pips. So let's go ahead and take a look. You get the signals ahead of what happens. Let me show you something. This is the 221 signal. Let me show you what it looks like live. That's the 220. Hold on. Here it is, 221. Yep. All right. This is your signal. It came out right here on 221 at approximately, because it's by the hour, 221.0900, so 900 Forex time. You would have had 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours to put in your sell stop, GladeX. So as it's forming, it tells you. Let me be clear, because I don't think, which I'm shocked, because GladeX has been long enough not to ask a silly question like that, but let's go over that for him to be specific. This is the signal on a sell during an up market, which is not easy to do, by the way, but whatever. Everyone takes that for granted. All right, GladeX. Here is your GladeX, whatever the fuck you call your name. Here you go. This right here is the signal. When it went out, the white line. You can't see the future, except my system can predict the future with 100% accuracy. It's up to you to interpret the things correctly yourselves. 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, you're still not engaged. There you're engaged right here. This is where you enter the trade at. Okay? Wait for the Holy Grail trade, says Raider Trader. Yeah, wait till that comes out. These are, good morning, Manuela. This is 100% accuracy, and these aren't even the Holy Grail trades. Watch. Thank you, Jan, for speaking up. Thank you, Raider Trade, for speaking up. Look, so GladeX, if you can see, everyone watching, if you can see this, you'll notice that you had 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours before you had to put in. Well, wait, these are 15 minutes. Sorry, my bad. You had 15 minute, you had 45 minutes to put in trade. These is 15-minute charts. Then you can see the cross, you can see the entry, you can see where we told you, and there she blows down. And while this doesn't look like much to you, it is literally 60, 70 pips right here. And watch. And there she blows, going down even further. No, you wouldn't have tapped out by that stupid bullshit. I'm sure this is an 8:30, which it is. Bullshit news call, but we absorbed that. You actually would have made over 150 pips on the trade. So it calls it out before, not after the trade. It always calls it out. Usually it's a couple hours before, because we're doing 15-minute 1 hours only. So does everybody understand how the sell stop works? Sevens, if you have the system and you understand it. If you see this trade and it works, 7, please. If you don't, sorry, my thing went off. There we go. Put a 9 up there, but I'm not explaining it again. You guys got to figure it out yourselves. Nice, Raider Trader. I didn't even know you did that. I terminated my 401ks, paid my penalties and taxes to invest all in the system. Super. Nice, Raider Trader. Wow, that's incredible. All right, Stacy. Good morning, Stacy. Manuela. Good morning, Builder Voss. All we're going over this morning are the results for February signals. They were, again, a perfect 11 for 11, 2 months in a row. Isn't that kind of weird? And we're going over every signal, every call out that's in the signal rooms. Okay, here we go. Let's go back in the signal rooms and see the next signal, which should be 220. We already did. Let me see something right here. $220 is the sell. Let me go up one. Da, 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 da. Here it is. Sell stop 220. My best friend John Verley's birthday in New York City. The sell stop, safe to trade signal, possible sell stop on 220. So if you go over to your charts again, and I'm going to do this on every signal so there could be no misunderstandings on what you're seeing and what signal is called out and that type of thing. I don't want to hear it. We're going to go over every last one of these freaking things so you guys get a good idea. Was it 220? Okay. Signal would have been called here. Price went up. Doop, 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 doop. You would have put your entry right here. Went down. 114 pips. I'm not even going to bother thinking. That's just a sell stop. Plain as day. Let's go back to the next signals, which I think we're way back here. Hold on a second. Yeah, I think the last signal, then the previous signal would have been here on 212. Let me go see my charts. Yes, let's go into the signal room and we'll pop on up and see what we got. 220, your sell, correct the mundo. 212. Okay, 212. That's me giving commentary on it. 212. The Safety Trade Signal Service is announcing a possible trade, NAS, SPX, US 30. Attention, the Safety Trade System signal, possible trade, buy stop. Do not enter the trade unless you verify it on your charts. Go to your charts. Do not take the trade if you cannot verify it. The signal is the first possible entry, but look for a second entry using your rules. Legal disclaimer, we're not financial advisors. And then the signal trade is a possible buy stop. Blah, 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 blah. Please go to your rules and verify. Wait for one of the two half circles. US 30 and NAS have not engaged the trade yet and may not because all three indices have made their move twice. 15-minute. I would think SPX 500 will be the first to go up. And technically, I was right. You're in the money. If you're in the money on NAS, 18 pips and running, please close down one and move one into break even. And I just walk you through what I see is happening. So literally on this trade, I said SPX 500 was your best one. But I'm only looking at US 30 for all these trades, just US 30. So on the 12th, let's go back here to US 30. This is when the signal would have went out. 212. Depending on entry, we can go over to the 15-minute. You can enter again off 15-minute lines, off whatever you like to enter off. Some people like 5-minute lines. This would have been your entry line right here. You'd have taken the trade, an immediate 270 pips off the 15-minute. If you really wanted to go downward, you can go down to the 5-minute. Right here. And entered again. Boom, straight up she goes. You can go back to the hour. I just want to point out that you guys can have multiple points of entry. Doesn't matter. Whatever time frame you feel more comfortable on. Popped into here, 240, 250. You would have caught this entire candle with over 200 pips right here on that one. Again, if you guys understand that this was a profitable trade. Oh, by the way, we didn't even look at SPX, which is the best one. Watch right here. On all three indices again, look, perfect call. SPX made money on this trade, type yes. NAS made money on this trade, type yes. US 30 made money on this trade. Type yes, that you understand that this was another successful call out and trade by the signal service in February. Again, I'm not here to make my usual call outs for you. I'm not here to do live trading. Literally, the title tells you what I'm doing. I'm going over February signal results, February 2024. For the second straight month, we have a 100% win rate. So that means in January, we were 11 for 11. In February, ironically enough, we were 11 for 11. Good morning, GamerTube006. Good morning, Larry, if I didn't say good morning to you. Good morning, Caleb. Okay. So now, that's that trade. Oh, let me show you the actual roundup, too, I did right here for you guys. Right here. This is 212. It made two signal call out, buy stop, second call out for the day, buy stop. The day we entered, the first one closed. Did we have any extra ones running? I only counted 300 pips for that trade on 212 towards it, just so we're clear. I'm only counting right here. You can see I'm only counting US 30 results, not NAS or SPX. So let's go head over to that US 30 trade again and take a look at it. Yeah, there you go. You're welcome, Jay Parker. All right, next. My team is me and Bree, and of course, our master coder, Keith. That's our whole team. All right, next signal call. Let's go back into the actual room where the signals are called from. And let's take a look. Da, 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 da. All right. 2-8. US 30 all in the money. 2-8. There must be a signal here on 2-8. Hold on. Buy stop. 2-8. Yes, there was a signal. This is a signal in. 2-8. The Safe Trade Signal Service is announcing a possible trade for NAS SPX US 30. Attention. The Safe Trade System signal possible trade. Buy stop. Do not enter unless you can verify the trade, but go ahead and take a look at it and see. We go over to 2-8 and let's see what we see. 2-8. 2-8. There was two entries for 2-8. The first one was right here. You'd entered off the 1 hour line and made over 100 pips. Second entry, you would have been called out and made over 247 pips on US 30 alone. That trade would never have closed, and you could have stayed in that trade for an additional re-entry again, which I did not count for you, a third time of another 275 pips. So the 2-8 trade entered once right here. We called it out again. That was 100 pips up. Called it out again. Just the immediate push would have been 250. So 2-8 had two signals called out. Both were wins. The total combined was well over 350. And I don't even think I only counted 250. Here's the trades for 2-8. Okay. 2-8 twice, 250. I only counted 250 out of the 350 possible pips. And I did not include any pips for NAS or SPX in these trades. Let's go back and look and see if NAS and SPX also went up, which is the given. You guys are starting to learn that. Yeah, I'm sure they did. Let's take a look at NAS. Yeah, NAS went up 3 billion pips. First time on the first call, NAS would have went up. These are strictly hours. You can go back to the 15-minute or 5 minutes for entries. Look at this shit. NAS alone then on the second entry called out for that day went up additional 260 pips. You'd have been up over 300 pips on NAS alone, and I'm only calling and counting US 30. Does everybody understand that this 2-8 trade twice was profitable twice on NAS, SPX, and US 30? Please type a 7 if you understand that, or type a yes if you understand that the two trades from 2-8 were not only profitable, they were hundreds and hundreds of pips profitable. and both were 100% accurate. I know I'm boring some of you, but I don't give a shit. I'm not here to make you guys happy or thrilled. I'm here to show you what the exact results were from the signal service, trade by trade, each one individually, so there can be no misunderstandings if these signals were correct or not. And not only were they correct, I'm only reporting US 30. I'm not reporting NAS. I'm not reporting SPX. Just US 30 results. 4,100 or whatever it was, pips, just from US 30 alone. I got some of that NAS. Larry, were great. I'm very happy for you, Larry. I got me some of that. Nice. All right. Next signal. Let's take a look. Next signal. What day is this one right here? 2-5. Do we have one? 2-5. Hold on. Is this 2-2? It is. I have this listed as 2-6. Why do I have this listed as 2-6? Hold on. Let me go into the signal room and see. One of these things is screwy, but probably it was fucking 3:30 in the morning while I'm looking at this after 3 hours of sleep with no voice. 2-8. 2-8, first time. 2-5. Possible buy stop on 2-5. Let's take a look. Signal service, 2-5. The Safety Trade System Signal Service is announcing a possible trade, NAS, SPX, US 30. Attention. The Safety Trade Signal System Service is announcing a possible buy stop. Go to your charts, blah, blah, blah. So it was right here. Beautiful. Now look, you see the difference right here? This one went up 120 pips, and it just went up just for that candle, right? When you see your other call out right here, it lasted for a day on a buy. So you can't be greedy, follow the rules about taking profit, get out. Look at how hard that dropped immediately after going up. So does everybody understand that if 2-5 was a buy stop signal, or 2-6, I put the wrong date there. 2-5, 2-6 was a buy stop, and you could have and would have and should have made money, not just on US 30. NAS also went up, up, up. Let me see SPX. And SPX also continued upward. February 2nd, the very first signal that went out. Let me go back to the signal room to show you that signal. All right, February 2nd. The first signature is announcing blah, 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 buy stop. February 2nd, buy stop. We'll go back to the charts. I already did look at it right here for you. February 2nd, came down, came up, went up for 1, 2, 3, 4 hours. You're going to look at this entry. Could be anywhere. Technically, I would enter off this red line, by the way, for those of you counting. I always go for the bottom one, but I'm only counting from the top. So that's over 300 pips. If we go from the bottom one right here, that'd be almost 400 pips. But again, you can enter any which way you want. You can enter this trade off the 1 hour. You can enter this trade off the 15-minute if you want. This is what it will look like on the 15-minute. Right here, see how it hooks, does the half moon, forms arc, whatever that is called, and goes up, boop, just like that. And there's your entry. You can enter off the 5-minute if you want. Look. We'll go to this trade. I'll show you what it looks like off the 5-minute. It's in the rules. Whatever you're comfortable playing, that's your entrance you make. I always refer to it as go with the lowest one you can enter in the fastest on. Is what I always do. Here it is on the 5-minute. Poop, pop, up she goes. And if you want to look at that on the 5-minute, you can clearly see how high it goes. Calling the very perfect low on this trade. Look at it. There she blows upward. That's what it looks like on 5-minute. This is what it looks like on a 15-minute. This is what it looks like on the 1 hour. Look at all those signals. I'm tracking gold signals in here. I'm tracking the Holy Grail trade signals in here. The white lines are the ones you guys are trading. Those are the tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 signals. So there you go. This is the one right here, February 2nd. All right. I do believe that's all our signals. I went over every last one of them one by one. Let's go over the numbers again, just so we're all clear on what you're looking at. The safety trade signal results for February 2024. This is the second month the signals are open. Let me tell you, you will be getting more signals and even more accurate signals as each month goes on. I don't expect it to stay at 100% win rate. I would be thrilled if we're at 80% or higher win rate. But for January, we were 11 for 11 for 100% win rate. For February, we were 11 for 11 for 100% win rate. Our first 2 months open, we were actually 22 of 22, not including other symbols, not including the other two. So actually, instead of saying we're 22 for 22, we have wins on NAS, SPX, and US 30. We're at least 60 wins in a row out of 60 possible trades. You've won 60 different signals, 100% win rate from January and February. Does everybody understand the words that I'm speaking? Oh, that's not possible. Well, we have everything documented, it's time-stamped. Everything went out in emails to you guys. On Discord to you guys. Every trade was documented. Every trade is posted right here. 0 negative calls. There was not one signal that went bad. There was never one signal called out that went bad. Almost as important as getting 100% win rate on the others. These are the dates of the signals. We had 2 signals in gold. So technically, we were 13 for 13 for our total entire signal service. Here's your number of possible pips. Again, underreported by thousands and thousands of pips. I didn't count anything for NAS. I didn't count anything for SPX. I didn't count any pips for any other symbol other than US 30. Over 4,300 pips were available. Over 1,700 first-time pips were available. Over 7,000 pips were available for you guys to get. All in the month of February. Okay. Does everybody understand what I just went over? If not, you can do it at your leisure. I literally walked you through every trade that was called out. Showed you what the entries were off the 1 hour, in several cases the 15-minute or 5-minute. And this was all made possible because our system has rules, and this AI, this code that Keith, the great Keith Palmer, has created for us, literally follows the rules. So when you follow the rules, you have 100% win rate. When I say signals, these are called by a machine that's still learning, by the way. I'm telling you, it's going to get better and better as this goes forward. You're going to see more and more call outs as this goes forward. You just will. You're going to see way more call outs as this goes forward. It's just what you're going to see. You're welcome, Latex. All right. So those are the results. First month in January, we had 11 signal callouts, 11 wins, 0 losses. We introduced gold in February, 2 callouts, 2 wins. There will be a lot more gold callouts this coming month, I guarantee you that. We're announcing that come this Sunday, we're giving everyone a free, that's in the current signal rooms, paying for tier 1, tier 2, 3 oil. The oil has been worked out. The rules are being typed out. You have different rules for oil. Because the way these fucking things go, I tell you, it's driving me nuts. Then next up will probably either be ERUSD or GBP JPY. We're implementing these rooms as fast as we can. I apologize that we're a little behind schedule for ERU, USD, and JPB, JPY, GY. Those 2 rooms have not been open yet, but they will be. I'm not going to open up a room just to have to open up the room. I want to have the room open where I believe we'll at least have an 80% or better win rate. Thank you, Stacy. You rock too. All right. If anyone has any questions over anyone that has paying for the tiers, anyone that has questions over any of these signals, please speak up now. If you're paying for the signal service, some of you can't even figure out how to, I don't want to get into it, but I can't help it if you don't know how to turn on your Discord, alerts on your phone. Some people are funny as fuck when it comes to this shit. No, I don't know about that. And it's me and Bree and thing. Thank you, Johan. Yeah, we're doing the very best we can. We haven't forgot about upgrading the H&H scanner. Obviously, that got pushed to the back burner because we're trying to get these dang on signal rooms open. But I can't be happier with the 100% win rate in 2 months with 0 losses and 0 bad calls made. I'm thrilled. Now, if no one has any damn TikTok inactivity. I've been walking for an hour. Damn, hold on a second. Why did they say that I was inactive on there? We weren't an hour. Have I been on for an hour? Sorry, we're back on TikTok. I didn't think I've been on for an hour. All right, let's see. Let me see. Maybe I have been. I don't know. Yeah, sure. I 1 hour. Oh, that's TikTok then. Okay. They say it's inactive. All right. TikTokers, YouTubers, any questions over the signal service? I'm going to go a little bit into, real quick into the oil, a little more detail for you guys so you can see the oil. It's going to be fucking cool. So no questions at all over the February 2024 100% 11 for 11 signals that were called out, and the 2 for gold, by the way. We have to give gold its due. We had 2 for 2 on gold. And that gold, the second one, is up over $21 an ounce. I'm going to go ahead and say that's pretty damn fucking good. All right. So no one on TikTok and no one on YouTube has any questions, because here we go. All right, the brand new signal service is going to be coming out for oil, the oil signal service room. So let me show you what that looks like. Right down here, if you're paying for tier 1, you'll get tier 1 oil. If you're paying for tier 2, you'll get tier 2 oil, and unlimited for tier 3. These are your test signals that were sent out by Keith, testing it over and over and over and over again to make sure that all you guys got to understand there's plumbing. He refers to it as. Not only do we have to make these calls, then the calls have to go from our computers into the Discord. It has to be on a timely thing. This is what I want to show you guys. This is so fucking cool. Watch this. Okay. What we're going to probably have, is when we see an oil trade that is not going correctly after we make a call on it, we're going to have a signal go out. This trade is no longer valid. So it's going to be a recall trade. I've never seen this in the history of trading. I've used signal service before that all sucked, and like, what's his face saying, they got me in late, and I don't know. The one was $1,000 a month. They showed they had $1 million in the trading account, but every trade they told me about was always late. I can never get into trade. Anywho, ours will not be like that at all, and are not like that at all. And for oil in particular, we'll be able to recall a bad trade. So if we see that it's not going to enter in correctly, it's not going to be whatever, the code that great Keith Palmer has created for us will recall the trade. It'll tell you, pull up your trade. Do not enter this trade, or that's our recommendation. You guys are grown-ass adults. Do what the fuck you want to do. But we will have a recall feature on our U.S. oil, all the tiers, tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. It's going to be amazing. So, yeah, it's going to basically keep you out of any harm's way, because unless it's an exact trade, you'll be pulled out of that trade. I hope that makes sense to you. Now, let me get you some numbers. Does everybody understand sevens? If you understand what a recall trade will be, that might be a little confusing for some of you that trade, but we are literally going to stop you or do our very best from possibly entering into any bad trades, even if it's been called out and then it doesn't meet my criteria for the trade before it engages. We're going to pull back that trade. We're going to tell you to take it up. It's no longer valid. I think that's cool as fuck. Okay, here are the numbers for my the oil signals that we back tested, going all the way back 3 months with the computer and me and Keith manually doing it, me going back additional year, spot checking different days out of the month for each month. The exact one from December 1st through to 2/28 were 12 buys, 12 wins, sells, 5 sells, 5 wins, recalls, 6 recalls on the sells. So you would have had a total of 17 signals for oil last month with last 3 months with 100% win rate. And oil average for the buys was up $2.53 a trade. The average sale was made $3.96 a trade. So if you think $2.53 a trade per oil, for each trade on oil is good, that was the average. Some of them went up as high as $5 a barrel, $5 a barrel, $4 a barrel, $3 a barrel, and so on. The reason why it came down so much is one was 0.5 and a couple were 1.0s a dollar. But on average, we averaged $2.53 a win on 12 wins. And that is for December 1st through now. So the oil one is opening up. All you have to do is go into your rooms come by Sunday afternoon. You will see you will then see these rooms you currently don't see. And if you're paying for tier 1, you'll be in tier 1. If you're paying for tier 2, you'll be in tier 2. If you're paying for tier 3, you'll be in tier 3. Does everybody understand that the oil? Yes, if you understand that the oil signal room is being opened up by this Sunday evening, and you'll have new rules for it. What's up, Richard Byzantine? Jenk 97. Okay. I hope you guys understand. I wasn't going to push out a non as good as I can make it oil room or any room. I'm just not doing it just to beat deadline. Gold will be calling out more signals. U.S. oil will be calling out lots of signals. Tier 1 and tier 2 and tier 3 will be calling out signals also. So March will be starting up today. All new numbers come out. So far, we're at 100% win rate for the first 2 months. Can't beat it. We introduced gold towards the end of last month, the gold rooms. Now we're introducing the oil rooms this month. Hopefully we can get the other 2 rooms open also, GBP, JPY, and ERUSD. I would say by the end of the month, but I'm hoping maybe 2 weeks, but I don't want to misspeak again. All right. I hope you all enjoyed that. I hope you got it. That's all we're going over today. I refuse to go over anything else unless someone has a question regarding the signals. If you have any questions, if you're new or old, you can ask now. Some new people were trying to ask earlier. I wasn't having it. If you want to ask any questions about the signals, please let me know now. Anybody on TikTok or anybody on YouTube, ask away. Signal room questions only. Every line you see on here, in one way or the other, every line you see on here is a correct signal for one room or another. Every line you see on here is a correct signal for one of the rooms, whether it's ERA, USD, GBP, GBY, gold, the Holy Grail trade. Look at the lines. The horizontal colored lines that are going up and down. Every one of these is a winning signal for one of the signal rooms or another. No, I have no idea. Me and Discord are like oil and water. I have no idea. I barely tolerate Discord, and now I like it only because it's able where we can call out our room, the signals through the room. Sorry, Rachel. You guys should really look at yesterday's video when I went over the daily trades, how to look at them. There was some powerful shit there. Tell you what, my friend, I tell you what. Google is your friend, right? That's what I say. It's in our rules, too, to use Google first. We'll get into that later, though. All right, guys, as far as I'm concerned, I'm done with what I need to do today. It was strictly to teach and go over the signal service, trade by trade. Every freaking trade that was called, I went over. Every freaking trade that was called, won. 11 Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3 signals, 2 gold signals for, I guess, a 13 out of 13 win rate this month. And overall, we're at 24 out of 24 win in the first 2 months. Voice alert. I looked on Google, says Rayshawn. If Google can't help you, bro, I can't help you. Google's way smarter than the fuck I am. I have no idea at all. Look at how cool that is. All right. I guess at this point in time, see you guys on TikTok. Have a great morning. Good luck trading. God bless. And have a great, fantastic weekend. I'll let you know how Dune is, by the way, Dune 2. YouTubers. Anybody on YouTube have any questions at all? YouTube have any questions at all? Going once, going twice. If not, I doubt I'll be on later. I say, oh, I decided to go through. How long would it take to upgrade? You could upgrade immediately. You pay for it immediately. We can upgrade you immediately if you go from room 1 to room 3. Go back to sleep. I wish, Jan. I got to finish the rules up. I need to, though. All right. I doubt I'll be on later today, but knowing me, I usually kind of sneak one in here or there. But I just don't think I will be. If I'm not, you guys have a great weekend. God bless you all. Thank you all for being here. Here's a little something for you. Hold on. Let's take a look really quick for those that hung in there. Yeah, I still say these 1 hour, 4 hour buy stops. I don't know what's happening. Let me see. Yeah. 1 hour, 4 hour buy stops to engage again. I don't know. Are we at the 1 minute? Yeah, 1 minute blue line NAS. Let's see. SPX. Already below it on US 30. Already below it. 5 minute. Let's see. Ricochet. 1 minute, 5 minute sell stop. SPX to the 5 minute blue line. Ricochet. NAS down to the 5 minute blue line. 1 minute sell stop. 5 minute sell stop. US 30. 1 minute, 5 minute sell stop to the NAS blue line. 1 minute, 5 minute sell stop towards the SPX blue line. This is my freebie to you guys, so I can't stop giving you guys things. All right. You're welcome, John. All right. God bless you all. Everyone go to sleep. No, whatever you're going to do, I don't know. Everyone have a good morning. Everyone have a great weekend. I hope you all blessed. Talk to y'all later. See ya.